Hello, as requested, I'm going to do the desktop notepad and pen set, and we'll kind of get it done real quick. But these are just some of the samples I have finished, and I'll show you some others at the end that I haven't quite finished. I still have to do the notepads, but I've got the box parts all done. So let me see, what did I do with my note? Oh, there it is. I've got all my instructions written down. Alright, so we will go first. You need a 4¼ by 11" piece of thick Whisper White or whatever color cardstock matches your paper that you're going to use. This one I'm using white because that's what I wanted to use. So 4¼ by 11. Then you will need a piece 5¼ by 7¼ the same color cardstock and thick if you can get it. This is the 100 count thick Whisper White. Then you need a piece 2½ square, 2½ by 2½, and then that's for your cardstock. Now for your DSP you need a piece 4¼ is it? No, sorry, 4⅛ by 3. And then this one is 4�8 by 2 5/8. Right? 3 inches by 4�8 and 2 5/8 by 4�8. Then you need a piece to cover your notebook, and that measures just over 3½. Now you want it to just be a tad over the 3½, like 1/16 maybe, just so you know it's big enough for your notepad. My notepads are 3½. Let me see. They are 3½ by 5 inches. So I just want it a smidgen over, just so as I know I'm not going to have any of that purple showing. So and somebody asked where I got my notepads, and I'm not sure where. There's 5 of them in this stack, and you can either like use 2 together, or you can take them apart, which I'm going to do. So you just take it apart, and that would be your 1. So you get 5 out of 1. I think they were Dollar Tree, but it doesn't say Dollar Tree on it, so it might have been Walmart. Not quite sure. Right, so I'm going to put that aside and this aside right now because we don't need it at the moment. So let's get started with our paper, or cardstock rather. You'll need your scoring tool if you're using your trimmer or this. It doesn't matter. So what you need to do is you put this in your long side. I've got it wrong way. And you score at 4 inch, at 8 inch, at 9 inch. Oops, yep, 9 inch, and then 10 inch, right? Went out of that one. Okay, then your other piece, you score on the short side at 1/2 inch. So you just like come down, and then you can score at 4 3/4, or you can turn it around and do 1/2 inch on that side, whichever is more comfortable. Then you want to turn it to the long side. Alright, and you want to score it at, I did it the wrong way, I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, so at the 4 inch mark and at the 4½ inch mark. Right? Your little piece of paper, you want to, your little piece 2½ inch square, you want to score it at 1/2 inch all the way along. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So you'll have 5 indents there. And, oh, your 3½ by 10½ for your notepad cover. Let's see, notepad cover. You want to score it at 5 1/8 and 5 3/8. So 5 1/8 right there, and 5 3/8 right there. Okay, so I already have these all done. I just wanted to show you again a little bit quicker than doing them. So we'll take our long piece first, and we are going to fold up and fold it and burnish. Then we're going to do it like an accordion. We're going to fold back, and then we're going to fold up again, and then we're going to bring this forward to meet here, make sure it's even, and then score it and burnish it. Burnish it really well. My nails, I'm making marks everywhere. Right, now this little piece you want to fold on every 1/2 inch. This is your pen holder part, right? And let's do that right now. I'm going to glue it. I'm just going to use some liquid glue, and we are going to put the glue on this one side, and we're going to just bring it up and meet it like so. And then you can push it down and push it really hard and just burnish it really well. All right, so that's your pen holder. So we can put that aside right now, put it up there. This piece is your actual box part. So we first, you'll need a corner rounder too. Almost forgot. Right, so you want to put it in and round your corners. This will be the top of your box. Right. And then we're going to fold and burnish everything. Fold it and crease them good. And then up. And again. Okay. Now before you go any further, we're going to put this on the back inside. This will be the back inside right there. And the reason I only made it 3 inches is because you don't see the whole back. So what's the use of wasting another inch? I don't know. I just did it 3 inches. There we go. So you put that one there. That will be your back. And then this will be your front. So we're going to put this one on the front. It's best that you do this before. Otherwise it's a little hard. You can still do it afterwards, but it's easier to do it before. Alright, so stick your glue on there. And this will be the up. Where do I want it? I'll do it that way. Stick it on right there. Looks good. Up a little bit. The reason I use liquid glue is I can move it. If I'm using tear and tape or fast fuse or any sort of tape, I tend to put it in the wrong spot to begin with, and it makes me mad because I can't move it. Right, so now we're going to clip up these and make 2 little tabs. So up, and then we're going to miter just a little bit. Take those little babies out there. Now same on this side. I'm going to cut up, and then miter it in just a little. There we go. Okay, so take these little flaps and put some glue on them. Did I close it? No. And then we're going to pull this back up, and we're going to stick it right there. Hold this down so it's on your table or your surface, and hold it till it sticks. Right, and then you could do this side. Just hold it. Right, that should do for now. It's going to get stuck a little bit better anyway. Then take your little, what will be your pen holder, put some glue on 3 sides. And the 4th side will be the side inside your box. So stick that right in there, and this side has no glue. So you can hold it with your finger and push it with your thumb on this side. And then when you've got it in there, you just put your lid down. Oops, sorry, I need glue on these edges too. And this edge. Push them both down and in. Hold. There. And there's your box with your little pen holder in it. Now at this point you can like put some ribbon on here. Let's see. Yeah, I did it with this one. I put it on this section, put it in the back near the top up here, and then tie it around. And then when you put this on, you won't see that back area there. It's up to you, or you can go through this hole that we're going to make here in a second. But I like it on the back better. Alright, so now we have this section, which is actually going to be your stand. I'm going to just hold this down and glue it. My glue will work. Right, hold it down, glue. Right. Squash it down, flip it over and squash it again. Okay, and then what you're doing is you're going to take this and put it onto that. So it'll have this little mountain fold there that makes it sturdy and it makes it stand. So we're going to take more liquid glue. It's up to you. I love liquid glue, like I said, because I can move it. But if you want to use tape, you can go right ahead. Just got glue everywhere. Right. Put this on the bottom first. Hold it up and then I'm not putting ribbon on this. I can put it on after. I just wanted to show you quickly how it's made. Yeah. And then that piece just stands up like that. So let's make sure I got this corner good here. Can't get that corner because of the box, the pen holder rather. But you can get these. Just give it all a good push together. There. I think we're good. Alright. So now we can take our notepad. And on here I have the red sticky tape. Or you can use a good adhesive. Any kind of good adhesive. Or if you want to glue this to the back, you could use some sort of glue. If you wanted to use liquid glue, you can glue it to the back and put some adhesive up there, as long as it's stuck to your paper. So that's what I used, my sticky tape. And we've got to peel this off. And then you just put this, hope you can see what I'm doing. Didn't even check the camera. Make sure you have like just a little tiny edge on all sides, right? I need to do it this way. Right there. And then you pull this up and stick your sticky tape to it. And then bring it forward. It's a little wide, I guess. This isn't quite 1/4 inch, and I've done it 1/4 inch. But okay, it's on there. There we go. So it's our notepad, and it is going right in here. Now, if you look, there is no room in there really to make it any bigger. You might get away with like the 1/8 of an inch over, but not much more. So that's the measurements I did, and I just made them exact. Then you would take your pan and it just fits right in there, like so. All right, but let me get a regular pen. I use these Papermate pens, and some of them I have put in like glitter paper inside. Just take it apart and put some glitter paper around it. So I'll just pick this pen for now. That'll do. Red glitter or not. Alright, now for your packaging, I'm going to use, because this has the petal pink in it, I'm going to use that as my topper. Oh, I already had a book. Alright. And then I made my labels on Avery.com. You can go into Avery, and this label was 18163. Like, you buy them at Walmart or anywhere. They're, let me show you. These are like sticky labels. But I actually didn't use my labels. I actually just copied it out on a piece of cardstock. Oops, there goes my stump. Can't get it back in there now. I actually just put it on white cardstock and I cut it into the 10 pieces. So I just used tape to put it on. You can go into Avery.com and use any designs that they have in their thing. Or if you had your own design, you could make your own. And then I just put desktop notepad and pen set on that. And this measures, well, it was 2 by 4, but I just cut my cardstock in half, so it's 4 1/4. So it's like a label size. So you just take this, which measures 6 by 4 1/4, and you varnish it. And then you can either use glue or tape. I think I'll use tape. I use my fast fuse, right, if it's working. Might not be working. No, it's not working. It's stuck on the side. I can see it. Oh, maybe it'll work now. Maybe. Oh, yeah. I love my fast fuse. Don't know what I'm going to do when I don't have any left. Have a hissy. Right. As much as I don't like tape, I actually love fast fuse. Right, so now we're just going to stick this like centered-ish on there. Like so. Okay, and we're going to take a bag. This bag measures 6 by 9, and I got these from Paper Mart. You buy them in like, oh gosh, I think it's 500s or 250. Yeah, a huge amount of them. And the way I load mine is like I will have this to the front. The tape will go to the back then, and I put it in. Because, you know, you have some fussy customers and they want to actually see it. So you can undo the bottom of the bag and retape it, right? So I'm going to put this up a little further. We don't quite need it that far. Flip it over. Oh, I've got ink on the back. Take our sticky back off, or whatever that is called. Seal up your bag. And then you have your, you can either use your fast fuse again right here and seal it if you don't like the staple marks, or you could put your staples in and then your label, which I normally do, but I'm on camera, so of course I messed up. But now I just take my stapler, and if you forget, add some ribbon. Cover those staples if they bother you. They actually don't bother me, so I'm just going to staple them like so. And that's how you make the little notepad and pen set, and package it up ready to go. Let's see, so we have another one of those. I have a whole bunch. And another one of these. Oh, there's 2 of those. And I have a bag of them here that aren't finished. Well, this one's finished. But these ones, well, that one is actually, I didn't like it. So that was my sample. These are like a silhouette, the mosaic mood paper, the bird banter. It starts with art paper. That's the bird banter again. So all I have to do is the notepad and package these, which won't take no time at all. And if I want to decorate, I can. This is for like guys, so I did it in the Come Sail With Me paper. I could have put some little embellishments on that. That would have been cute. I still can. Okay, and that's one, same set, ships though. That was the bird banter paper. And that was Verdant Garden. That actually goes with this set here too. They kind of all match together. So I have a bunch made, and can still make a bunch more. They don't take long. And I hope you enjoyed today's video. And I will put all the measurements and everything on my blog, so you don't have to keep fast forwarding and stopping and or backtracking. And I'll do a thing on my blog. If you could click subscribe, I'd appreciate it. And like, comment below the video and let me know how I'm doing. And you all have a great day. Bye-bye.